As President Trump stated, he prevented a flare-up, he prevented an escalation because of what was Serbia trying to do at the border with Kosovo. And that's because of that flag worn in the uniforms of the brave men and women who have served in Kosovo in our region. After the Russian invasion of Ukraine, NATO has, for us, it has become the top priority, the number one priority. The US administration has been, as you rightly pointed out, quite vocal about our region in the past couple of weeks, and that is, as President Trump stated, he prevented a flare-up, he prevented an escalation because of what was Serbia trying to do at the border with Kosovo, but it was his personal role and engagement that prevented that, which is a true leadership in preserving peace. Because peace, as we all know from the war in Ukraine, should never be taken for granted. It's something that constantly needs to be protected, constantly needs to be nurtured, and the role of the United States in that endeavor is crucial. It's indispensable, and it's irreplaceable. So before that, we had never known peace. No generation before our kids had known peace, and that's because of that flag worn in the uniforms of the brave men and women who have served in Kosovo in our region and have been preserving peace since then. History shows that Russia picks non-NATO territory in order to cause fragility, tensions, destabilization, and ultimately conflict. So why not prevent? Why wait for a situation like the one in Ukraine and then it becomes so much more complex? It's so important that we become NATO members before, and then that really diminishes the possibilities of conflict, possibilities of flare-ups, and instability. So it's a win-win for every NATO member state that truly believes in a Europe that is whole, free, and in freedom. But that is never a dream that will be fully achieved without our part of the world within the NATO alliance. Of course, the European Union membership is crucially important, but at this time, after the Russian invasion of Ukraine, NATO has, for us, it has become the top priority, the number one priority. So I think if there is American leadership that wants to make this happen, it could happen quite quickly. Kosovo is a flawless American victory. It's a victory that the United States needs to talk about internationally at a time when the malign forces and your adversaries are trying to showcase, Afghanistan and Iraq and say, look, whatever America touches destroys. We need to tell the rest of the world it's the exact opposite. Look at Kosovo, a flawless democracy, a country with the highest GDP growth in the region, a country that is serving shoulder to shoulder with the US Army in defending peace elsewhere, therefore contributing to global security.